Good morning, everybody. So I am just doing a quick count of how many frames or supers that I have for honey extracting next week. I also kind of want to see how they look to make sure they are going to be ready. I can't imagine they would not be ready by now. I'm guessing if they're not ready, the bees would probably just be using it. So we're going to put that here. So it should go fairly quick because I'm not looking for brood or anything. I may pop open the swarm that we had in the apiary last week, or 2 weeks ago now. I don't know, time flies. Alright. So let's just see how pretty this looks. So yeah, it's not like completely framed out, but for them having to build this year and work on it, not bad. Yeah, so they didn't do too bad. So I think another week of this for that one. Let's see the next one. Maybe not. Let's go to the front. There we go. Can work with it. Come on, it lifted it. There we go. So ultimately I'm going to be picky because like this one, not one side of it's capped. I'm going to take this off because I think we're pretty safe to say that they'll not be laying in that. I'm a little concerned about the amount of frames in here. And when I say amount of frames, I'm looking, it's like they never wanted to build out past this point. And I think this one's not covered either. So I can only assume they took the wax off of the frames to make the honey frames, which, I mean, that could totally be possible. I'm not going to upset them right now, but I'm definitely going to have to reheat some wax because those should have been covered. So, good to know. I think also by doing this, more bees will be able to finish it because they'll be able to move freely. pretty sure the one next door doesn't have anything, but the whole point of today was to check. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have any honey in it. I could be wrong. This one, these have no, so we'll see what they're doing. These were the waxed ones. They didn't really touch those, so okay. I want to see what's going on with this one. So this one has no honey super, or excuse me, queen excluder. So there's a possibility that there's eggs up here, which, you know, if there's eggs up here, that's fine. I'm okay with that. No, that's all nectar or honey that they're making, but none of it's capped. This one's much lighter, so I think it's going to have brood in it, or eggs. It's got eggs, so that's okay. More bees for the winter. I'm okay with that. Alright, so it's got eggs, so we're good. They're building their numbers. You know, I always, once I see eggs, I always look for the queen, but today I'm not going to go do that. I'm just looking for honey, and also since this one had no super, I just was interested to see how much they're building, so that's good. So this year, this one I think will be my large hive going into winter. Next one. Again, this one I believe does not have a honey super. I think it was just going to see if they were going to use it for brood. There we go. And go up they did. But not yet build much of anything except for this middle frame. And it's very little, if any. So let me see what they did. This hive made a little bit of honey. I'm not gonna even bother with that. I'm gonna let them keep it. But that's cool. They're looking like big and happy, so we're good. This one was a tiny hive, so I'm interested to see how it looks. I haven't touched it in a few weeks, so it'll be interesting. I'm guessing you're going to have to sit here. Remember when this one didn't have many bees? Now look at them now. All right. That's packed. Quite literally packed. All right. That's a food frame. So this one's gotten much stronger, which is good. I'm hoping to see eggs. Don't see any in there. Don't see any in there. So hopefully I'll see some in here. There's eggs, so we're good. There's larvae, we're good. So we're gonna put this back after I yank that. Oh, there's the queen. Give me a second. There she is in the center. So she's doing her job. She's doing really well. Looks a little on the skinny side, but she is doing pretty well. So we're going to yank off this weird looking comb. Put that in our milk bucket. ever so gently with this one. We're going to pull this one back right there. And then we're going to put this one up. There we go. Not bad. I'm going to put this beetle trap back. Although their numbers tell me that they think they'll be fine. We're going to leave it there for just a second to get everyone a chance to go in, because there's a lot of bees in that one. So they're going to do good, I think, going into winter. Not bad. All right. Now this one was the swarm that was in my yard. We're going to see how well they did. Not looking bad. They've got one. Let's see what they've got going on. Still thinking about these 3 frames, okay. They got a lot of bees working over here. That's because there's a lot of bees hanging. We're gonna hopefully see eggs or brood in this next one. Alright, this must be one of the frames I gave them with food, because that's a lot of pollen. No eggs yet, which is what I'm looking for. We gave them 3 frames of food and resources that we had frozen. So this looks like another food frame. Ah. So these are miniature queen cells. We are going to take out all but 2, because I do not want another swarm in my yard. So that definitely looks like a good one. I gave them 2 good ones, the best looking ones, I think. I feel like since I see that here. Alright, that's interesting. So they had a queen when they swarmed, and now they don't. Alrighty. We'll leave them be for a couple weeks. I'm glad I looked. I did not want to deal with another swarm in my yard. So hopefully with only 1 or 2 queens, they won't swarm. They'll just, one queen will win over the other. They still could swarm though. Alright, but they got a good enough amount of bees, so we're doing good. Alright, this last one is the one I'm going to check for honey. The other ones I'm not going to worry about today. Man, they get this thing sealed. This one has a queen excluder, so let's see what they've done. They did good. I think this is going to be 10 full boxes. So, all right. Not bad, ladies. Very good. All right. So that literally was all I was doing today. All right. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. And so next week I think we're gonna be extracting at least 10 frames of honey, so not bad. So these 2 are doing, I think, okay. I'm not gonna bother them because they had a lot of bothering last week. The other 2 just had their new queens, so we're good. So I think that's all we're gonna do today. I'll see you guys next week.